X32 DNA the Questions. The faculty members 32 out of 32. DNA, the guiding force of individuality. There is no need for comparing and competing. Quote, "Since you are like no other being ever created, since the beginning of time, you are incomparable." Brenda Uland. End of quote. After having read and listened to all the questions and answered them, you might come to the conclusion that there is still a lot to learn, and you can learn from these guiding forces by studying them. Go to the playlist of the Magical and/or Sacred Council, the Encyclopedia, or the Museum of Symbols. Do you compare yourself with a self-created image of yourself? Do you compare yourself with others, feel superior or inferior? Are you in competition with yourself and certain worldly characters inside yourself or exterior characters? Are you in the competition and comparing business world? Are you still realizing that you are completely individual and unique? Do you realize the danger of competing and comparing in regards any education? Do you know that there are other educational systems? Are you still trying to fit in into a group to feel part of the norm and secure? Is there any group or individual that is exactly like you? Are you still comparing yourself with an earlier you going through the stages of life? Are you trying to impress others? Are you putting others on a pedestal or trying to bring them down, finding faults in them and judging them? Do you realize that when you don't accept yourself, that you live with an enemy in your own body house? Do you really like to clone yourself into another mortal, imperfect being? Are you still comparing your conditioned tastes and not going the adventure to experience something different? Do you realize that things, people, and even moments seem to be the same and looking alike, but that they are not? Can you confess that many things in your life are mechanically and robotic, and that you have lost feelings and sensitivity? When you still want to be like someone else, have you asked that person if he or she is accepting her or himself and is totally content and happy? Do you know that you cannot be approved by someone who has not approved of him or herself? So why playing this silly, destructive game? Whatever you achieve in life, there is always someone smarter, faster, sicker, or more cruel. Why do you stay fighting in the illusion of victories and defeat? Just as there are no two moments the same, so can there be no two experiences be the same. Do you know that the money industry is trying to make you into their slave and consumer by offering you the same looks and tastes worldwide? Do you realize that when there are no two people created alike, that all diseases are also individual and unique? Do you rather like to be treated as an individual or group or as cattle? What are you going to do to experience your individual and unique life adventure? Have you realized that in the mortal world everything is individual and unique, but that on a spiritual level that you are the same? Do you respect others with this awareness?